Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. This verse holds profound wisdom and is incredibly relevant in today's world for several reasons. Here's a deeper look into its importance and relevance. 1. The call for complete trust in God. In a world that often prioritizes self-reliance and independence, Proverbs 3.5 to 6 invites people to surrender complete trust in God. It encourages letting go of the belief that we as individuals have all the answers. Instead of relying solely on our own understanding and intellect, we are reminded to trust God's wisdom, which surpasses our limited perspective. In today's fast-paced, information-driven world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the multitude of opinions, facts, and decisions we face daily. People often struggle with anxiety and fear when they feel unsure about the future or the right choices to make. These verses remind us that we can trust in a higher divine plan and surrender our worries, knowing that God's wisdom is perfect, even when we can't see the full picture. 2. Relinquishing control. In modern life, many people are used to taking control of every aspect of their lives, from their careers to their personal choices. The pressure to manage everything can be overwhelming and exhausting. Proverbs 3, 5 to 6 calls for submission to God, letting go of the illusion of control and acknowledging that we are not in charge of every outcome. It's an invitation to let God guide our steps rather than depending solely on our own abilities or strategies. In the midst of uncertainty, like economic challenges, social upheaval, or personal crises, relinquishing control can bring peace. It's a reminder that we don't have to have all the answers, because we can trust that God will guide us through the complexities of life. 3. Trusting God's plan for us. The verse emphasizes that if we submit to God in all our ways, He will make our paths straight. This speaks to God's active role in leading us through life, even when we don't understand the circumstances we're in. It suggests that God's plan is better than any plan we can devise on our own. The idea of making our paths straight implies that God will direct us toward the best outcomes, even if the road seems difficult or unclear at the moment. In today's world, with so many paths to choose from, whether in relationships, career decisions, or personal goals, this verse offers reassurance that we don't have to rely solely on our limited understanding of what is best. It teaches us to seek God's guidance in every aspect of life, knowing that His wisdom leads us to peace and fulfillment. 4th, relevance in a world of distractions. Today, distractions are everywhere. Social media, constant news cycles, and the pressure to conform to societal expectations. These distractions can cloud our judgment and lead us to rely on our own understanding, which can sometimes be flawed or misguided. Proverbs 3, 5 to 6 calls us to focus on God and trust in Him above all the noise around us. It teaches that true wisdom comes from God, and that by trusting Him, we can avoid being led astray by fleeting trends, materialism, or worldly success. 5. A guide to inner peace. The modern world is often marked by stress, anxiety, and mental health struggles. People are constantly looking for ways to find peace amidst uncertainty. Proverbs 3, 5 to 6 offers a pathway to inner peace by encouraging us to trust in God's guidance and not in our own understanding. This shift in focus from personal worry to trusting in God's plan allows us to feel more secure and hopeful even in challenging times. 6. A foundation for moral and ethical decision-making. In a time when moral and ethical standards can seem unclear or subjective, Proverbs 3, 5, 6 teaches the importance of submitting our decisions to God's wisdom. The verse encourages us to not only trust in Him, but to seek His guidance in all areas of life. This can include our work ethics, relationships, and how we respond to the world around us. If we follow God's principles and seek His wisdom, our decisions will be aligned with what is good and right, which in turn leads to a fulfilling life. Conclusion. In today's world, where uncertainty, rapid changes, and constant distractions are the norm, Proverbs 3:5-6 offers timeless wisdom. It calls people to trust in God, acknowledge His superior wisdom, and submit to His guidance in every aspect of life. This verse encourages believers to let go of the need to control every outcome, and instead trust that God's direction will lead them toward peace, fulfillment, and righteousness. It's a powerful reminder that in a world that constantly demands more from us, the greatest thing we can do is trust in the one who knows all things and has our best interests at heart.